Hello. So today we are going to see this question bag of tokens. So let's understand the question first. So uh, here it is written that you start with initial power of power. So we are given with a variable power which contains some integer value and an initial score of 0. And the bag of tokens given is an integer array tokens where token I denotes, it should be denotes the value of token, right? So basically what it is saying is like we are given with an integer tokens wherein like the array token wherein this array token has some values, basically the token values, and we are also given with a variable power, and this is our power, and now we have to play a game to maximize our score. So how can we maximize our score? So if you see here, your goal is to maximize the total score by strategically playing these tokens, right? So in one move, you can play an unplayed token only. So like one token, you can play that token once only, and token in one of the two ways. So there are two ways to play this token basically. Okay, and but no, not both of the same token. So given a token, we can do either of the one thing, which is face up or face down. So given a token, if you do face up, there is a condition that if your current power is mm, at least equals to the token I, like your current power should be either equal to that token I or more than that, then only you can play this face up thing. And when you do face up, you may we play the token, and when you do face up, we'll be losing this token I power. So whatever power we have to subtract this much power from our power, and we'll be gaining 1 point 1 score. So this can be one case. Another case can be we can either do this face down thing. So when you do face down, so we can only do face down when we have at least one score. So at least we have score, at least one, like it can be two, three, four, five, anything, but at minimum we have to have one score. If we have zero score, we cannot play face down. And when we do face down, we'll be gaining this much power. So token, whatever token we'll be playing, we'll be gaining this power, and we'll be just losing one score. We'll be losing score one. So this is the entire setup. I hope you have understood the question. So there are few examples given over here. So we'll be understanding this entire thing using one example which I'll be showing over here. So let us say that I'll be using this example. So let me copy this so that it will be easy for us to understand. So I hope I can paste it over here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is good, right? So let's say this is a token given to us. Okay. So 100, 100, 200, 300, 300, 400, 500. So if you notice one thing, I have already sorted this token array, and you'll get to know why I have sorted this eventually. So this is one thing, and let's suppose we have our power as initially our power is 500. Okay, so 500 is our power. So what we can do is like we'll be starting from here, and let's say we'll be looking at this particular element in the array, token array. So since our power is more than the value over here, so what we'll be doing is like our power will be reducing our power with by 100. So now our power is something like 400. Let me use this. Yeah, our power is 400, and we have gained a score of 1 as of now. Our score is 1. Now since our power is 400, we can also score this as well. So our power will be reduced to 300, and we'll be scoring, we'll have another score of 2. I hope this is visible. Yeah, we have another score of 2. Again, we have 300 power, and we are need to score 200. So 300 minus 200 will be 100, and our score will be 3, right? Now if you see, I have score of 100, I have power of 100, but I want to play this 300 token. So when I want to play this 300 token, what I see is like I have a power of 100 only. Therefore, I cannot basically gain a score over here. So what I have to do is like I have to increase my power so that I can gain a score over here. But now consider one thing. If I want to increase my power, and whenever I am going to increase my power, I have to lose a score of 1. So why should not I play a power which has the higher value? So if I play this token, I'll be gaining 500 and losing one score of one, right? But if I'll be playing this token, I'll be only gaining 300 and yet I'll be losing one score. So in the at the cost of one score, I would be always trying to gain the higher power, right? So this is a greedy approach. So like if I'm losing one coin, I'll be trying to get something which is of higher value. So in this case, what I'm going to do is like I'll be I'll be playing this token instead. So if I play this token instead, now my power will be 100 plus 500, which is 600, and I'll be reducing my score to 3 minus 1, which will be my score will be 2. Okay. So now I have played this one. Now I can now come and play this one. So my power is 600. I'll be playing 300. So my score will again be increased to 3 and my power will be decreased to 300, right? So I have power up 3 now. Now I power up 3 and I have to I'm just let's say I'm playing this 300 uh, token. So since I'm equal to this, I can just play this. My power will be 0, my score will be 4 as of now. Now the only remaining thing is this one, right? 400. So since I have power of 0, can I play this 400? No. Like I cannot score from this 400. Can I gain this power? Again, no, because to gain this power, sorry, yeah, again, yes, we can gain this power. We can gain, like, look at this. This is one of the important steps. So we can gain this power, okay, because we have a score of 3. So we'll be losing one score, we'll be making our score 3, and we'll be gaining a power of 400. But after gaining the power of 400, what we are eventually doing is we are losing our score, and we cannot further use this 400 anywhere, right? We cannot use this 400 anywhere because we have we only have one chance to play one token. So now since we have played all the tokens, what is the use of gaining this power 400 and just losing 1 point? So in this case, what we are going to do is like we'll not play this game anyway, and we'll be reporting this for itself as a out power. Okay. So now we will see that why we have sorted this array firstly. So we have sorted this array because as I explained you that we'll be needing the higher power, higher gain in our power, right? So what we'll do is like we'll be defining two pointers. One pointer will be pointing to the first index and another pointer will be pointing to the last index. So let's say we'll call this pointer front, FRO and the front, and let's call this pointer as back pointer. Okay. So and we already have our power score, initial power score, sorry, initial power and initial score is 0. So this is our score and this is our power, and we have defined two pointers pointing to our array. So we'll play the game accordingly. Whenever we are trying, we are able to score, we'll score that, we'll play that token and we'll increase our score. And whenever we are not like able to do make any score, what we are gonna do is like we'll be just playing the downward game, and we'll be increasing our power and losing one score from the game. So this is our main strategy. And uh, there is this one special case where we have to be careful. So basically what we'll be doing is like we'll be traversing from the front and gaining the scores, right? And when our score is low, we'll be traversing from back and increasing our power, right? And whenever this front and back meets, okay, we'll basically close the game because we have played all the points. But in cases such as this 400 where we have still not played this one, and we have like we can either lose our score or gaining any power is not of any use. So in this case, we have a special condition like whenever we are trying to gain power, we have to check whether we are able to use this power or not. If we are not able to use this power, will not reduce our score, and will output the maximum of the score. So I'll show you the code walkthrough, and maybe you will understand things better that way. So let me show you the code. Yeah. So I hope this is visible. Yeah. So what we have done is like we have initialized score to 0 and we have sorted our array. So this is there, and n is the size of our array, and we have again declared two pointers. So basically there are two variables which are pointing to the array. So which is one is front and one is back pointer, right? Back is pointing at n minus 1 index. So now, like while our front is less than arrow equals to back, so while our pointer has not met, so what we are going to do is like if my current power is greater than or equals to the token of front, I'll be increasing my score, I'll be reducing my power with the value of that front value, and also I'll be moving my pointer one step ahead, right? And I'll be continuing the loop. In case if my power is not more than whatever is required, so I'll check if my score is greater than 0, right? Because this is the necessary condition. And if my score is 0, and also I'll be checking this condition, the condition where this 400 wala thing is gonna work. So this is that my front should not be equals to back, because if my front and is equals to back, then I'm not going to use that value, right? Because even after gaining my power and decreasing my score by one, that power is of no use, right? So I'll be checking this condition as well, and here I'll increase my power and I have to decrease my score. So decrease my score, and I'll be again moving my back pointer backwards. So this is the entire game, and if both the condition does not satisfy, it means that okay, let's say I have only one element left and I have of no use or something like that, or I do not have any, say my power is already less and I cannot do anything to increase my power or thing. So in this case, what I'm going to do is like I'll return this score, or if my loop ends, I'll be returning whatever score I have gained. So this is the basic code behind this. And one more thing is like yeah. So one more intuition kind of thing. So in this intuition, what you are going to see is like, so let's say that I am going to score this, so basically play this token, okay? And whenever I'm playing this token, one second. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So what I was telling was like, so what strategy I'm saying is like, so whenever I am at this point, I am for sure knowing that if I am going to lose one score and try to play the another move where I'm increasing my power, I am for sure increasing my power more than this. Since I've sorted this array, I for sure know that the value which I am going to gain after losing a score one will be more than whatever I am currently at, right? Since the array is sorted. So if I'm gaining something more than whatever whatever is I have, like whatever the value I am currently at is like, if you, even if I lose a score of one, I'm anyway going to gain that score of one, because I'm always increasing my power more than what is required. So this is how this is a kind of greedy approach, and this approach, that is why it works. Because whenever we are losing any score, we are for sure knowing that we will be going to gain a score more than this in future, because the power value which we are increasing in our power will be more than whatever we are going to spend over here. So this is some strategy which help us to like apply this greedy approach and solve this question. And I hope this code is quite understandable. Yeah, thank you.